Welcome to Land Review Live, where you send us land listings, we break them down live so you can spot red flags, protect your investment, and buy land with confidence. So today, we're looking at 105 acres in North Carolina. Erica, what are your initial thoughts so far?
All right, so on this listing, I was wondering, is this a really good deal or is there something wrong with it?
Because
So,
it's 105 acres and it seems cheap.
yes.
Okay. Should we get into it?
Yeah, so let's see what we can find out. And you're going to like this because there are no photos.
There are no photos?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So it says
And no description.
no description. It says wonderful acreage, Erica.
Yeah. It does mention that there's a right of way and mature timber.
Back on the market at no fault of the seller. Wonderful acreage located in Wilkes County, North Carolina, with right of way and mature timber. Hi Judith. Judith is there.
Hi, Judith.
Okay. And it's on the market for 31 days, 440 views, 10% saves, less than 10% saves.
Hello. Thank you for joining.
What's going on? So can we scroll down? What's going on with this listing? This is has basement? No. No fireplace. Parcel. We have the parcel number.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean? Special conditions owner sale. Is
I'm
it for
assuming
sale
this
by
is-
owner?
Yeah, I'm assuming this is for sale by owner. Although
It's listed by
It's
an
listed,
agent.
so-
Okay. All right. What else does it say? Zoning is R1, so residential. No HOA. Tax assessed value is $220K. Annual taxes are only $169. Okay. Days on market 31. We know that. What did I miss? I think you scrolled. Can you scroll up a little bit? Exclusive right to sell.
pretty sure someone's going to buy this too.
Well,
that
we
price.
haven't even looked at it.
Yeah, we haven't.
Does it even have access?
Well, they say it has a right of way.
Right
Right.
away. So maybe it doesn't have physical access. That's what we're thinking
Yeah.
so far.
That would be my guess.
Okay. All right.
Or there's something else like the easement is blocked or something.
Okay. So it was listed in 2023 and it did not sell at 500K. And then it was relisted in September at 325K. And it went pending sale and then it came back to market. So I guess it was under contract. Someone said, I'm going to buy it. And then in their due diligence, they pulled out.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to find out.
Yeah.
Why they pulled out. Okay. What else? Do we have anything else or is that it?
That's it.
All right.
So this may be a short one if
Well,
there's something obvious.
which do we have the county?
Oh, you know what we did forget to mention? For anyone who's live, if you have a property you would like us to review, just
Right
leave
after
it-
this.
Yeah, just leave it in the comments and we'll get to it right after we finish this one.
So which county is this? Do we know?
Wilkes.
Wilkes. Okay. All right. Oh, there you go. That's the problem. That is the
Says
problem.
trail.
It doesn't have physical access. Oh.
It does say trail.
Erica,
here.
did you fix the 3D? We really need to see 3D. You didn't fix it? It's hurting the the ability for people to see, because that's one of the things. Can you fix it? Like, how can we fix it?
I can look at that.
Because it's not fair to the public, Erica.
Okay.
Let's make it fair to the public.
Okay.
Let's give them as much value as possible. We always look at 3D. So you turn it off because you thought it was interfering with the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
But I confirm that that's not an issue.
Okay.
So you just need to turn it back on. You just need to find out how to turn it back on, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so it's just a Chrome setting.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Okay. All right. We'll do it right after this.
Yes.
Okay. So 3D view is important, but for now we'll just
That's
look at the
probably
slope.
what I need.
Yeah, no, it's not the graphics card. It's just it's just resource incentive. Oh, yeah, probably. Maybe it is. Yeah. Resource intensive. Okay.
Hi, Giselle. Wow,
Oh,
everyone's
Giselle is
here
here.
today.
Okay. All right. So we need to do a good job now.
Yeah.
All right. So assessed is 194K. Land use type is vacant land NEC. So NEC is not classified or something like that, right? You want to check it?
Yeah,
That was
you
my
can check.
understanding. It was like it's vacant, but it's not classified as anything.
That
As in,
would
like,
make sense. if
Vacant
it's called
NEC
vacant.
classification. What does that mean?
There
Okay.
are no wetlands.
Is there a
there's
stream? What is
there's a
that? Is there
stream.
a stream? Can we zoom in? Oh, so NEC stands for not elsewhere classified. So I was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Condescending. Okay. All right. So what else?
Contour. Ooh.
Oh, there you go. See, this would be perfect to look.
Well, it is in the like the hills mountains.
Let's
so-
look at the contour lines. Can we zoom in? Okay. Can we zoom in more? So it says 24 20. I can't read it. The monitor is too far. 2460. So 2460 at the peak, and then it goes to 2490, and then it goes to 25. Maybe it's not that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we'll see. We'll look at the soil report to
I
look
mean,
at
it
the.
is North Carolina. It's not Colorado. But
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's look at the individual layers, so we can keep moving. So we're gonna start with. You wanna look at airports if you wanna fly directly to the property, since it doesn't have a road.
yeah, I don't know if there's.
No airports. Oh, there's one over there,
Mhm.
the bottom right. Okay. All right, let's zoom back in. We're going to look at city limits.
Oh yeah, this is not. Gonna,
Not in a city, not even close to. Oh,
Yeah,
there,
no,
yeah,
no,
it's
no.
unincorporated.
This is
Okay.
in the hills.
It is in the hills. Okay. Conservation easement.
no.
So there is a conservation easement
Well,
nearby.
over here, nearby. Yeah.
Can we click on it? What is it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. So it probably doesn't have any oil value, right?
No, it doesn't seem like it would.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So is there an access road, or do you need any? Yeah, we'll look into it right after this. Floodplain. Let's look at the floodplain.
No.
No floodplain. Okay. Fiber optic. Not that it
No.
matter.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Whoa. Oh, Erica, you were not even going to enable it. It does have fiber optic. I wonder how. Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Why is it
surprising.
always in a hexagon? Is that a hexagon?
Mhm.
Or some kind of polygon, right?
Mhm.
Why are fiber optic lines? Is that how many size does it have?
6.
Lines are in 6 is what? Hex is 8, right? In a polygon like a hexagon. Okay. All right, let's keep moving. What is FSACLU? I haven't seen that layer before. What is that? Oh, so fiber optic lines are arranged in a honeycomb-like pattern. Here's why. Hexagon pack most efficiently. The maximum number of fibers to fit into the smallest space. Think of how bees build honeycombs. It's the most efficient way to pack circles, fiber cores together without wasted space.
Zapiel thinks they're Starlink cells.
Oh. Really? Let me find out. But why would it? Oh, could it be Starlink? Starlink what? Cells? Interesting. Yeah, because it'll be weird to have like wired fiber optic, right?
Mhm. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense out here.
It absolutely could be Starlink coverage cells or another network service grid. Starlink cells are hexagonal by design. Starlink divides the Earth's surface into hexagonal coverage cells, not circles or squares. Each hexagon represents the ground footprint of a Starlink satellite beam.
It does. That's what I was thinking.
What?
It looks like a D&D or a board game.
D&D,
So-
Dungeon and Dragons.
Hmm.
Okay. You guys are nerds. You might
And
see.
Zaphael has a property for us, by the way.
Uh-oh.
So
All right. So we need
can't
to
take too
too
much
long.
time.
Okay. All right. Hold on. So let me finish this, Erica. This is informational because we didn't know this, right? So you might see them in GIS, FCC, or Starlink availability maps. When you view broadband data, FCC filings, or Starlink's beta coverage, you'll often see a repeating hexagonal grid overlay on the map. Okay. Fiber lines are not equal to hexagons. Fiber optic infrastructure maps typically show linear routes. Oh, so whenever we see like a honeycomb pattern, that's like satellite. It's not wired fiber. We have seen that before,
Right.
in remote areas.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. That's good to know. See, every live stream we learn something new.
that's true.
Right? That's the reason why we need to do this daily, so we can keep compounding
Yeah.
the knowledge.
We just got confused because they call it fiber
They
optic.
call it fiber
but
optic.
technically that wouldn't be fiber optic, right? That would
What
be-
is FSA CLU? Okay, let me find out
Yeah.
what FSA CLU is. What happened?
Zaphael has a joke property for you.
Oh, okay. All right, so FSA CLU is Farm Service Agency's Common Land Unit. It's part of the USDA, US Department of Agriculture. FSA CLU coverage overlay shows the official USDA field boundaries for agricultural parcels across the US.
So these are all the agricultural parcels in
Ah.
the area.
This seems like new. I haven't seen. Have you seen this layer before?
I don't think it's in every.
Oh, it might be
State.
just like region dependent.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, let's keep moving then.
Yeah.
Housing. So their next housing developments, we might as well look at that as well. Okay, nothing. That's fine.
Yeah.
Land use.
That we already saw. Vacant land.
It's vacant land. Opportunity zones. It's fine. No
Yeah.
one's developing. Points of interest. Okay, it's something to do with the mountains, right?
Yeah.
Railroads. Principal aquifers. Can we check?
No railroads.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
one. Okay, fine. School districts. No one's building here. Soil overlay. Can we zoom in? That's interesting.
Yeah, a couple different soil types on this.
Yeah, so we'll look at the soil report. But
One.
usually,
Same waters.
the
flowing.
reason we look at soil overlay is because if there are houses nearby, we want to see if they're on the same soil type. That increases the odds that it will perk if there's no sewer involved. Okay, let's keep moving. Summits and gaps. 2,500. Oh, yeah, that's not that high. Okay. Surface water. So what is this? So can you zoom in? What is this? I want to understand the difference between this dotted line and the solid line. Is it just like a temporary stream versus a permanent stream? It is surface water. Inland ID, surface water layer. What is the difference between dotted blue line? It's dotted or dashed? Seems like dotted, right?
Yeah, it seems like it's.
Dotted blue line and
Yeah,
a
it's-
solid
I think you technically that would be dashed.
dashed blue
Yeah.
line. Okay, let's see if it's a publicly available information. So the blue lines represent streams, creeks, or rivers, but the style tells you whether that water is perennial or intermittent. Oh, so
Those
I
are
was
big
right.
words. You were right though. Good
temporary.
job again.
Condescending twice in the same live stream, Erica. Okay. So yeah. So it has temporary creek and a permanent creek along the edge. All right, let's keep moving. Transmission lines?
No,
No transmission lines. Okay. Wetlands?
That's the streams.
So same thing as the stream. Wilderness, it doesn't matter. Wind farms? You can't even access. How are you going to have wind farms?
Yeah, I don't know how you.
Zip code, we don't care. Okay, so next we go to the soil report. So that's another reason, Erica, you remember you were asking, oh, why don't we do like an acronym word due diligence? The reason we don't do an acronym is because the available layers is different for each county. So if we have like a standardized acronym, then we might miss some stuff.
Yeah, we like land ID. I mean, of course, the county GIS usually even has more layers, but if you're looking at lots of parcels all throughout the U.S., land ID is a useful tool.
It's just faster. But yeah, you always want to check the GIS as well.
Yeah.
This is like just the preliminary.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, on these live streams, we haven't been going to the county GIS
to save time.
We should because that is an important.
Yeah, because it might have more layers.
Yeah.
Preliminary. Okay. Sorry, just testing my English. Okay. So wetlands, 8 to 25%, 41%. So that's the majority of the soil, which has the code of EAD, and the cap score is 4W, which is 4E. So which is not too good, not too bad. Once again, this is just a guesstimate. You have to do a perk test to confirm.
Prelims, yeah.
Prelims. Just say prelims. Thank you, Giselle. 6E. So E, by the way, so E stands for erosion. S stands for, I forget. W is water. You remember S? I need to check. Soil classification. I forget. But yeah. But the numbers are more important. So it does say, so it's interesting. It says 8 to 25% slopes, stony, and then it says very stony, and then it says stony. So it just makes building harder, right? Because it's you have to drill, and you need to bring on heavy machinery and stuff if it's like extremely stony. Does it also mean it's closer to the bedrock, or that's
a swamp?
Huh? When it says stony, does it mean that, or?
I don't know if that necessarily means close to bedrock, but it would probably be a good.
So when the soil description says stony, does it mean it's closer to the bedrock?
I think that just means more the surface layers.
Oh, you think it's just a... Oh, S for swamp? No, it's something else. We'll find out. So when it says stony...
Oh, shallow. I think that's what
shallow?
S stands for.
Okay. When a soil description says stony, it doesn't necessarily mean the soil is right above bedrock, but it can indicate the soil layer is shallow or rocky enough that bedrock might be relatively close to the surface. Okay, so it's not a guarantee, but
you know where you can go to check whether it's close.
WSS, Web Soil Survey. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay, so we looked at the property. We know it's kind of steep. It has slopes up to 60%. Like 1/3 of the property has 60% slopes. Actually, no, more than 1/3. Right? So that's 20% of the property is 90% slope. So most of the property is hilly. And so it is a very hilly property. It's probably just like a recreational type property for hunting use, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we need to look at the access. Let's look at the access.
Although they did mention mature timber,
might have timber value, but how would you access it?
Well, it says there's a trail here.
Let's see. So the way I check is, so you go to base map, and then let's look at Google View. Okay. Can you see? So what happens if you click 3D? It just won't work? Wait, it is working. Why were you saying it?
I thought you were talking about Google Maps.
Yeah, so you
No.
just hold control now.
Yeah, no,
So all this
listed.
time we had 3D view.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can you move around?
It's not really so. It may still.
Actually, you might need to go back to the original view. The original satellite. It might turn it off in Google. Okay, now click on 3D. No? Maybe you need to turn on the rendering. Can you move around? Yeah, it doesn't show. All right, you can turn it back off. Yeah, well, let's just turn it on Google. So where is the access coming from?
So there's
So
a
we
trail.
looked. Oh, actually, so let's go
from
back to the
Notepad.
Google view. So did we see any trails in Google view?
I'm guessing this is like a walking trail. Maybe.
Can we zoom in? Oh, it has like access via like a walking trail, like for hunters.
Yeah.
But you're still crossing someone else's property.
Well, they say it has a right of way.
Right of way for the trail.
Yeah.
You generally never have to worry about timber access. In many states, you can legally trespass to harvest timber. No, but you still need timber rights, right?
Well, those are usually not severed. I mean, that would be part of the title search, but
No, but how would you access here? Like it doesn't even the trail easement. I'm guessing that's just for like hunters. You cannot like bulldoze your way to get timber.
well,
The easements are usually like restrictive unless the easement specifically says that you can access it.
well, Zaphael, this is something that might be worth looking up. Zaphael is saying in many states you can legally trespass to harvest lumber. So if you're concerned about access purely for timber, that might not be an issue.
Okay, let's find out. Let's see what Mr. GPT says. Many states can you legally trespass to harvest lumber, timber, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And their equipment goes anywhere, even if the slope is like 90%. Let's see what it says.
Yeah, I mean, they deal with
Okay.
out of the way properties.
So it's saying short answer is no in almost every.
Oh, but it got confused. It thinks you're talking about land you don't own.
Oh, okay. No, but wait. This one you don't own, right? You don't own the.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't be harvesting timber here. You're just getting to the property. Yeah, lumber's processed.
Logging equipment access does not create permission. Loggers can't drive or skid equipment across private property without written permission. The only exemptions. There are rare situations where entry might be temporarily allowed. Surveying or boundary line clarification, utility easements, emergency response. Why this happens in practice? Sometimes loggers accidentally cross property lines, especially in dense forests or steep areas. Okay. Is steepness not a problem? Steepness not a problem to harvest timber. So steepness is absolutely a challenge in timber harvesting, both technically and legally / environmentally. It doesn't automatically make logging illegal, but it changes how and sometimes if harvesting can be done. Steep slopes make harvesting far more dangerous and expensive. When slopes reach 40 to 90%, traditional ground-based logging becomes unsafe for operators, hard on soil, damaging to replanting potential. So professional loggers use different systems: cable logging, skyline systems, helicopter logging, manual felling with winches for small or selective harvests. Yeah, no, I think it needs to be your land. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, so yeah, so that's what Zafiel is saying, right? So if it's your land and it's super steep and you're like, well, I want to harvest timber, then the timber companies will figure out a way. That's what, right?
Yeah.
Zafiel, that's what you're saying?
Yeah. But Giselle's saying, no, they have to have
Yeah,
authorization.
they can't just trespass, as in like if there's an easement, then they can, make way to get their heavy equipment in, right? Okay.
So I guess the question then would be, it's saying trail here, but we'd want to get a copy of a survey to see what the
Okay,
actual
so
easement.
so this trail, can we go to Google? Can you copy the GPS coordinates? Let's go to Google.
Rafael is saying many states have legal permission for loggers to access properties temporarily without easements.
Many states have legal permission for loggers to access properties. Really? Really? I didn't know that. Let me see what ChatGPT says to that. Is this true? So it's saying, so ChatGPT is saying no. In most US states, loggers do not have automatic legal right to access private property without permission. However, there are a few narrow exceptions that sometimes cause confusion. And I'll explain those too so you can see where the rumor comes from. General rule, no right of access without consent or easement. Across nearly all states, including those with large timber industries, Oregon, Washington, Georgia, North Carolina, Maine, loggers must have permission to enter or cross another person's land. And there are penalties and felony charges if they violate it. Where the confusion comes from, limited exceptions. Some people hear about temporary access rights and assume they apply broadly. They don't. There are a few situations where entry might be lawful. Surveyor right of entry laws. Many states allow licensed land surveyors, not loggers, to enter private property without permission, only to perform boundary surveys. Number 2, utility or government easements. If there's an existing recorded easement for power, roads, or pipeline,
That is steep.
utility contracts may access the corridor to maintain it. And then number 3 is eminent domain or court-ordered cases, court-ordered access. Number 4 is government or fire emergency. And then it says, note, why loggers sometimes act like they have that right. In practice, you'll occasionally see loggers crossing a neighbor's property to reach a tract they have rights to, saying we have always used this trail or the last owner allowed it. These are informal or historic access routes, not legal ones. So if there is no recorded easement or written consent, the owner can demand they leave immediately, seek damages for timber trespass or soil disturbance, reported to the state forestry agency.
So Zafael thinks ChatGPT is wrong. So
Okay. So Zafiel, do you have a specific state where you have seen this law? Yeah, sometimes ChatGPT is wrong, but I think if we are more specific, then it can give a more nuanced answer. Okay. All right. So Erica, what did you find?
all right, so I'm not seeing.
Where are we?
We're at the closest road, and it's not showing it, but any kind of trail. Also, this is very steep.
Yeah, I just told you
Yeah.
90%. What do you think 90%
Yeah.
slope is? It's like a cliff.
So that might be relatively expensive to.
Yeah. So can you go back to the satellite view? Okay. So where were we?
Roughly.
No.
here.
Where were your
Right
guy?
here.
Oh, that's not even close.
Yeah.
Can we go to the so last check? Can you go to the historical Google historical view? Because sometimes it picks up like his satellite views from the winter, and then you can see more clearly. Okay, so we're in 2024. That's the last view. Why did you turn off the location? Okay, 2019. Let's go back. This is October. This is November. This is October. This is March. Oh, so we can see at least the steepness.
Yeah.
So we can see, yeah, where is this coming from? Can you zoom in? I think we found it. Oh, wait, there's like a hunting
there's
blind.
Yeah.
Oh, so hunters are using this property. Or
Yeah.
maybe the previous owner was a hunter.
Yeah. I mean, this seems like most obviously a hunting property.
Right. Okay. So can you zoom in again? Let's see if where is that hunting blind? Like, how do you access that hunting blind?
Hi, Stormy.
Oh, Stormy is here as
Yeah.
well?
Looks
Everyone
like,
is here
yeah,
today.
everyone's here today.
What day is today?
Thursday.
Thursday? So maybe we should do every Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, it looks like there are a series of roads.
wait.
there.
So what is the closest property to the hunting blind? Can we check?
There's not really.
No. Can you zoom in? I'm just trying to figure out because can you try to correlate the trail that you saw on the other map? You know, you saw that trail, you thought it was like this one.
It's going.
Yeah, so it's going through the western edge of the parcel,
Yeah, it's
right?
supposed to be connecting around here.
Here? Okay, can we zoom in? Let's zoom in as much as possible.
But it wasn't showing up in Street View.
So it is like you can see kind of like dirt
So, yeah.
trails, people like walking trails, right? There are probably
Yeah.
signs on it.
Well, yeah, I don't know if that particular trail physically exists right now because it wasn't showing up in Google
Right.
Street View.
This, by the way, this image is like
Yeah.
27 years old. But yeah,
It's
can
from
we?
2008, right?
Yeah. Oh, so less than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Less than 20 years old. So can you kind of like trace it where the trail is going?
Not really. It's
So go back to the hunting blind. Okay, zoom in. And let's check the nearest trail. So you see it's connecting on the left-hand side. So let's just follow that trail.
yeah, this is going down.
No, this not on the left. See, it's connecting to the left as well. So it goes here, it makes a loop, right? And then where is it going?
Yeah, it's kind of.
So it's not clear.
Yeah, I don't think that trail's maintained.
Can we go back 2006? Nothing. So this is from July. This is from October.
Now we're getting.
This is from 1994, March. Okay.
But there are roads.
Yeah,
down.
that's from 1994,
Yeah.
Erica. Okay, fine. All right. So we have enough information now,
Yeah.
right? So this
Yeah, I
property
think
doesn't
you
have.
would,
Yeah.
you would access it from down this way instead.
Yeah. But then you're going over even more properties.
Yeah. I mean, if you have an easement.
Unless you
that's-
have an easement. So it just makes it longer, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So, all right. So let's go back to the original listing. So people who join late can see it. So the original listing doesn't have any photos. Well, we know why, because you can't get there, right? You have to go through like a walking trail. And it's 105 acres. So it's probably good for someone who already hunts in the area. And they're asking for $325K.
I mean, I have heard that hunters don't necessarily care if it has great access as long as they can access it in some way, like by foot or.
I mean, they probably still care about the price.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Judith, you still gonna buy it? She was saying, I like it. I might
Yeah.
buy it. I mean, you can't even access it through an helicopter, right? There's no way to. It's all
Yeah.
like.
I think there are clearly trails in the area, so
Okay.
you might not.
So it needs to be like a local hunter who actively hunts there and is interested in buying, kind of thing, right? Okay, all right. So what are the next steps if someone is watching this and they're like, "All right,
Well, you need to get the survey so you can see where the legal easement is. That's the biggest thing. Right?
Okay, so the next step would be to commission a survey
Mm-hmm.
and find out where the legal access is coming from. If it's still, if it's like deeded, or it was like a handshake agreement, which won't carry forward. What else?
Well, that's the main thing. You need to confirm legal access.
Okay, and
Right.
you make sure you're into hunting. All right, let's move on. Next
All right,
property.
because Zaphael has a property fee. Judith said.
Judith said no. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's why we do due diligence, right, Erica?
Yeah.
To get a complete picture of the property,
Is this
even
a
when it
s-
lacks picture.
Let's see.
No pun intended.
Is this a Zillow listing? Must be.
So where is
Yeah.
it?
Ha.
What is this? Illinois, just for $1? No,
No,
it's an
it's an
auction.
auction.
It's an auction.
Mhm.
What's going on? List price is not indicative of seller's final reserve amount. Can we go up? Let's look at the photos. What's going on? Oh, well, it has boundary lines.
Mhm.
Is it like a farm?
Looks like.
What are they farming? What are they farming, Erica?
Hey.
Hey? Oh, I thought you were saying hi.
All right. Or corn.
Stealth cam. Wait. What was in the stealth cam? Deer?
Deer.
Okay. It's from a recent photo, by the way.
Hmm.
2025. Okay. Let's keep going. Wow, there's a lot of photos. Let's keep going. That looks like corn to me, no?
Yeah. More deer.
More deer. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, looks like they have nice shots.
Yeah.
The only critique I have is it's not on a sunny day. Looks like a clouded day. And they don't
Well-
have boundaries. Although they do have boundary on one
Yeah.
image. So we'll give them a pass. More deer. Yeah, we get it. There's deer.
All right.
What's going on? It's repeating? Same images?
Yeah. I think.
It's like an active harvest situation going on, right?
Looks like it, unless these are older.
It looks like corn. And we are in Illinois, yes?
Mhm. So you don't have to worry about slopes here.
All right. Okay, let's go to the description. What's going on?
So it's an auction.
I didn't know you can list auctions.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to list a property, they don't even respond to you. Right? On
Yeah.
Zillow?
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh, it's
wondering.
coming
if-
from MLS.
Yeah, that's what. If you plant corn, you get deer.
Oh, they like it. They eat it? Why do deer like corn? What did you find anything interesting in the listing?
30 acres of cropland. The remainder is wooded acreage.
ChatGPT says deer love corn for the same reason people love donuts. It's sweet, high in calories, and easy to digest. Basically, junk food for deer. Corn is loaded with energy. Deer are wired to seek high calorie food. Seasonal instinct. Too much corn can be dangerous. Did you know that, Erica?
Well,
Fact
too
of the day.
many donuts can be dangerous, right?
Not if you eat at Dunkin'.
Yeah. Deer eat everything.
Dunkin' Donuts, please sponsor us now. So even though deer love it, corn can kill them if they eat too much of at once, especially in winter. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Their digestive system needs time to adjust to high starch food. A sudden corn binge causes acidosis, which can lead to bloating, dehydration, and even death. That's why wildlife biologists recommend gradual feeding or providing diverse food plots instead of dumping piles of corn.
I learned something new today.
Yeah, we learned something new every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So what did you learn?
So 35 acres of cropland, and then the rest is wooded acreage. And
Okay.
there's a creek running through the middle.
No, any conservation easement?
Hunting and recreational opportunities.
Okay.
So sold free of any tenants or leases for the 2026 season. So if you bought it before then, they would still have the right to harvest
Okay.
any existing fields.
Can we see more? Show more? No HOA. Why are they listing it as an auction as opposed to just a regular listing? Does it say or no? Or is it like a auction website?
No, I know like one of our realtors does auctions too.
But this is on the MLS.
Yeah. I think it's seen as a way to make it
But
sell faster.
where do you go for auction? Is it like in person? Or is it online? Doesn't say. Preview day. That implies.
It's an online bidding event.
But where? No contingency contract provided. But where do you go? Okay. All right. Fine. We're running out of time.
Yeah. What county is this in?
I remember I showed you yesterday.
Oh, yes.
It's in St. Clair.
St. Clair.
And we have the parcel number. Okay, let's see if it works. Yeah, if it doesn't, we need to move on because we're running out of time. St. Clair. Wait, it's not showing up? It might be ST. Just do S.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You didn't say good job.
Good job.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a little flag.
Oh, like a flagpole lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
What? What's going on? Say boundary. So it's assessed at 13K, and that reason for that we know already. They probably got an agricultural exemption. No conservation easement, at least not on the Fed level. They might be on the state level, right?
Right.
Wetlands, there is a stream running through it, but it's in the middle, so that's fine. Floodplain? Probably not, right? No, yeah. Oh! So it does flood. Then that's 1%? 1% annual chance? 100-year flood? Okay.
Yeah, tax value.
Yeah, tax value. Okay. So it does have an active floodplain. It's a 100-year flood. So if it rains during a storm, it might flood part of the property. So what are you suggesting people do, Erica?
Well, if it's agricultural, I think
it's fine. There's no building value, right?
There we go. It stopped again.
How much, how will the county tell you?
Sometimes they're aware of areas that have historic flooding.
Well, but that's also like hearsay, right? If like a person just started at the county, they might not know. Right? They just moved from another state. How are you gonna how will they know?
Yeah.
So how can we find out for sure?
Yep.
How much a property floods?
Yeah, Zaphel's right. You got to take flood zones seriously because.
Can you do any test? Because what?
Well, it's a 1% chance each year, which means there are periods
it could be multiple
where
years.
Yeah,
I did a video on it. Okay, so the way you do that, way you check is you check the FEMA maps, which we're looking at. This data is coming from FEMA, and then you look for Zone X, Zone AE, 100-year high risk, and then you check the topography and elevation. So I'm guessing the survey will tell you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we should Erica, after this stream, you should pull the logs and we can find out why it keeps buffering. Okay. All right. So once again, I don't know if people missed it. So just a recap. So to find out how much it floods and where it floods, you will either hire a licensed land surveyor to do an elevation survey, or you will hire a civil engineer to do a hydrologic survey, hydrologic survey. So it will tell you, it models how water flows and how much it ponds on your property. Number 3, you can hire a soil scientist to do a percolation test or a soil boring test. So it will reveal the depth of the groundwater and the drainage rate. And number 4, you can hire an environmental consultant, and they will look for evidence of past floods using high water marks inspection. And that way, you know which areas flood and if it will impact active harvest area or not. So yeah, so you have options. I'm guessing it'll cost a good amount as well. All right, let's keep moving, Erica.
All
So
right.
what did you find in the soil report?
No, just that the area where the stream is says frequently flooded, but that's
Slope is not a problem, only up to 18% slopes. That probably is like rolling, you will call it. No?
probably less than that in Illinois.
Okay. And then the CAP scores are high, right? 48% of property is 6E, 25% is 3W, and then you have 7E. So 7 is usually severely eroded and not conducive to a perk test, right? Like they usually good chance of failing. Not 100%, but a good chance. And then you have 14% of the property at 2E. So it's has good soils. At least 15% of the property. So if you want to build something there, Erica, right now there's no building value.
Right.
Okay. All right. Any other due diligence steps, Erica, you will recommend, or flooding is the main concern? What about
Yeah.
the access? We didn't measure like how big the access is. Can we do? You know how to measure, right? So
That
zoom in.
does not look like 30
Zoom in.
feet.
Zoom in. No, you need more zoom in. More. Okay. Now click on the ruler, and then no. You take the shortest distance. No, go up. Yeah, from here. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Click. It's 20. Is that 20 feet?
It's probably 15 because I had to go outside it.
Yeah. You can
So-
exit. What happened?
It's going.
Okay. So yeah, so it has so we measured and it was like around 15 feet, which we don't think is large enough for driveway and utilities. Okay, so maybe that's why it doesn't have a building value.
Right.
Okay. All right, fine. Anything else we need to look at? Or
No,
should we
I
move
think-
on?
I think we can move on.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so before buying or before bidding, make sure you do, although it's a bid, so
It's a bid, so it's probably going to be.
yeah. I wonder
lower
like
and-
what the how much income it's producing.
Yeah, that would be the other question you'd want to ask is if it's on a lease, probably it is. How much
Yeah.
that's
And then if it's on an active lease, didn't we find out that you have to wait? You have to give
Yeah.
rights to the
well, that's
farmer.
I think that's why they're saying it's sold free of leases for the 2026 season.
2026 season.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2025, it's
Yeah, comms.
yeah. Comms is hard. Yeah. Okay. Especially with the access thing. All right. Let's move on. You have a few more segments we need to go through
Yeah.
really quickly. We have
So I'm not going to do a featured lot. I will just highlight our listings.
we
which-
ran out of time, so we'll just highlight the listings.
Oops, that's
Oh,
Land
Erica,
Home.
we don't own Land Hub, guys.
No.
Oh my God. We need to fix
Oh.
this buffering issue. Wait, what? Yeah, that doesn't happen to our website.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can find all of our properties at land.goatcap.com. We're not real estate agents, so we actually own all the properties. And there is an interactive map here. Then all the pins represent available properties, so you can scroll into a particular area.
Did we list any new properties? I think we can just show that.
Yeah.
Any new properties did we
And
list?
then we have a table too. So our latest properties, we have been listing a lot. So we have a bunch more in Putnam, and then we have another new one in Castilla County, Colorado.
Isn't there a new one coming in San Miguel, New Mexico?
Yeah.
We used to have it,
Mhm.
right? Okay. All right.
All right. So you can find all of our properties at land.goatcap.com. And then a quick Did You Know land edition. So, did you know around 60% of North Carolina's land area is covered by forest, making timber one of the state's most important natural resources?
Oh, 60% is covered by forest.
Mhm.
I wonder what percentage has access and what percent doesn't out of that 60%. No?
Yeah.
So much is landlocked.
Well, that can be a follow up. Did you know?
Okay.
And I'll just wrap up by saying we are giving away a free property on January 1st. It's our free land giveaway promotion. If you're interested in that, you can find the video on our YouTube channel. That gives you all the information and how to participate. But we'll be giving away a free property live here January 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern. So check that out. And we are live every day at 2 p.m. Eastern, again, to
Yeah.
do a free property review. So if you have a property you'd like us to take a look at, whether it's one that you are looking at buying, one you currently own, or just one that you think is
Or
cool.
just for fun.
Yeah, or just for fun. Join one of our live streams at 2 p.m. and leave your property in the comments, or join to look at a cool property with us.
Oh, by the way, Zafiel, do you know where the auction is happening? Because we couldn't find that info, right?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to know how much it goes for. I'm
Yeah,
guessing- Yeah.
Yeah, we should log in when it goes.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be at 2 p.m. so we can show it on the live stream.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be an interesting live stream to show a live auction.
auctions.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
interesting. Like I'm sure someone who's bidding live and they watch our due diligence
Yeah.
and red flags,
hmm
it might sway them in either direction,
Yeah.
right?
So Zafiel is going to email us about chickens, timber access laws, and possible solutions to buffering.
So pretty much all the problems we have.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't asked for a chicken update, so. And yeah, let us know if you need our email address.
Yeah, it's
Happy-
on the website, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. Let's
Thank you,
yeah.
Zafiel. And thank you, everyone, for joining. It was great to have a big crew today.
Yeah.
But-
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate joining.
But we'll be back live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern to look at more properties. So see you then.